There we go. Roman Reigns is coming out now with another Roman Reigns promo. And Roman Reigns is in remission from his leukemia. Showing clips of Dean Ambrose being attacked last week. And that's crazy. Now get the Shield back together. Is that the plan now? You know, doesn't make too much sense to me. Hello, what's up, Rita? How you doing? Watching Raw. It's gonna be Roman Reigns is coming out. They're also kind of thinking about helping Dean Ambrose out, which is kind of a tough subject for them. It's hard. Yeah, Roman Reigns is out right now. I don't know what he's gonna talk about. Not so sure about Roman Reigns or how I feel about the whole leukemia thing. Maybe this will be a decent Raw. I'm gonna give it a chance. A 3-hour chance right now. We'll see where it goes from here. Roman Reigns is now over with the crowd. People love him. They were booing him before. He looks pretty healthy. He's in remission. Believe that signs. We'll see. We'll see what happens from here. I'm going to watch Raw with you guys today. If you want to join me, that's up to you. Man. I know. It's lagging a little bit. Sorry about that, y'all. It'll get better. Alright, so, what's Roman Reigns going to say? Roman.
Last week in Atlanta, that was the comeback.
That was the comeback in Atlanta, Georgia, y'all.
This week in Philly, we take our yard back.
Take your yard back, Roman. Add him to the match at WrestleMania 35. Is that what he wants to do?
I had to think about my future. I had to think about what I want. And to be honest, what I want, there's one man standing in my way. And that one man, well, he's my brother Seth Rollins.
The Beast Slayer. So now Seth Rollins is going to come out. Here comes Seth Rollins. The Beast Slayer. He was the King Slayer. This year he's the Beast Slayer. You can buy his merchandise on WWE.com if you want to. He has the new Beast Slayer t-shirt. Might be alright, who knows? And Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins, WrestleMania 35. Here we go. Seth Rollins in the ring. Roman Reigns in the ring. They're hugging. But Seth Rollins has what Roman Reigns wants, apparently. And there's rumors that Roman Reigns might leave WrestleMania 35 as the Universal Champion. And here we go, y'all. What are they going to say?
Before we get to all that, I just got to tell you something, man. ring, knowing that you'd won the fight of your life? Moments of my career, brother. That's how much that meant to me. Seeing you standing here, that made me feel like I could do anything. I'm gonna take that inspiration. I'm gonna take that motivation. I'm gonna take it to WrestleMania, and I'm gonna slay the beast.
Seth Rollins defeating Brock Lesnar.
I'm gonna bring that Universal Championship back where it belongs, and that is right here on Monday Night Raw every single week.
Using the whole Brock Lesnar's gone all the time story again.
With that said, I think you might know where your head's at.
Yeah, Roman Reigns never really lost the belt.
I understand what it's like to have to vacate a title and never lose it.
Yep, he had to vacate his title a few years ago.
Anybody out there that deserves an opportunity at Brock Lesnar as much as I do, it's you.
Yeah. And the fans really cheering Roman Reigns. Fans are cheering Roman Reigns. Cheering him, man. We love that Roman Reigns guy now. We never hated you, Roman. We always loved you.
Let's talk about it. Jerome, while I was gone, one person watched over this place. And it was this man, right here.
Although Seth Rollins lost the Intercontinental title.
One man kept this place in line. One man knew what was best, and that was you.
Yeah, he kind of did, yeah.
Nobody has more confidence in you than I do. I've been in that ring with Brock. I know what it's going to take that championship, and I know you got what it takes. So the only thing I got to say to you about Brock, the Universal Championship, and the main event of WrestleMania is good luck, my brother. But I need a favor. Anything you need, you know I got your back. Anything. Anything at all. I want to get the band back together. One last time.
Get the band back together, get the Shield back together one more time. Put Dean Ambrose with him.
Alright, I know I said anything but that. Anything but that.
Come on, get Dean Ambrose with you again. Get the Shield together one more time. It's a favor for your brother who has leukemia.
Did on the night he did it? No way, man. I thought I was gonna sell him right off the get-go, but I think I got my work cut out for me.
They want to get the Shield back together. After what Dean Ambrose did.
I want it. Do you guys want it?
They want the Shield back together. I wasn't expecting that.
Look, man.
I'm looking at a Dean Roman feud right here.
I look through a different perspective. The fact is, man, tomorrow's not guaranteed. We don't know how much time we actually have. Life is short, man. The most important things are the relationships that we have, and you two are my brothers, man. And I have no clue what's going on with him. I don't know if he's coming or going or what he's doing. All I know is he's making headlines. And I know I want one more moment with my brothers before we may not be around anymore.
He's hinting that Dean Ambrose is leaving the WWE.
What do you say, man?
I don't know about Dean Ambrose. I don't know. Roman Reigns wants the Shield back together. That's so silly.
You know, I put that part of my life behind me.
Yeah, I don't blame Seth. I don't blame Seth for saying that. Shoot.
But you're right. Life is too short. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. You want the shield one last time?
The Shield one last time against Baron Drew and Bobby Lashley. Why not?
Then for you, my brother, I'm in. Philly, we got two. We need our third. Bring Ambrose out here right now.
Not happy about this. I wonder if Roman likes Ambrose more than Seth. And here comes Dean Ambrose coming out right now, huh? I don't know about this, guys. I really don't know about this. I don't know what's up with Dean Ambrose. I think Dean Ambrose might be leaving the WWE anyways. I mean, shoot. Sounds like. I'll see me on my tripod here for a minute. I don't know about this, guys. What's Dean Ambrose gonna say? Ambrose. Now Ambrose is on the ramp. Seth and Roman are in the ring. Here comes Elias for the guitar. And he just nailed Ambrose for the guitar. Elias attacking Ambrose. Ambrose could take more pain before. Elias just smacked him with the guitar. There was rumor of Braun, Seth, Dean, and Roman versus Elias, Bobby, Drew, and Baron. I don't know about Dean Ambrose. Yeah, so Dean Ambrose, they're trying to get Dean Ambrose with the Shield again, and Elias attacked him. They don't know what's wrong with Dean or what's up with Dean. Dean was a germaphobe, whatever, and now Elias is attacking him with a guitar. So what's going on with Batista tonight? Do I have your attention now? Batista's saying, kind of what CM Punk used to say. Triple H versus Batista. I just rewatched their match. It wasn't too bad. There we go. And there's Bobby Lashley, Baron, and Drew McIntyre backstage. What are they going to talk about?
We just saw an attempt to reunite one of the most dominant factions in all of WWE history. Now you've proven yourselves to...
Let me make myself perfectly clear. I broke the Shield months ago. What that was three pathetic individuals living in the past, and quite frankly, it makes me sick.
Charlie, once again, you're ignoring the real story. Tonight, the three of us take on Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and Kurt Angle, and we will once again show you where today's power...
A six-man tag tonight.
I assure you, it's not in the hands of Braun Strowman.
Finn Balor's going to get a reminder that he's wearing my Intercontinental Championship on borrowed time. And how many times do I need to embarrass Kurt Angle? When's he going to realize he just can't hang with the premier athletes of today?
Yep. Well, crazy to think about. Here comes Finn Balor coming out. Story is Kurt Angle doesn't have it anymore. Batista, Triple H can't beat Batista. And now they're trying to get the Shield back together. There's Finn Balor with the Intercontinental Championship. I don't even know. We have a 6-man tag match coming up right now. Huh? Ronda Rousey's gonna talk about what she's going through, whatever. This whole Raw's just, I don't know. Not a big fan of tag matches, but we'll give it a chance, you know. I think I need me a hot molten cake. I don't even know, guys. I don't know about Raw. So 6-man tag: Bobby, Drew, and Baron versus Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, and Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's still wrestling in the WWE with all his injuries. What's Kurt Angle going to do at WrestleMania 35, I wonder? Now it's a commercial break, by the way. What's Kurt Angle going to do at WrestleMania? Are we going to see Kurt Angle versus Drew McIntyre? I thought they were going to push Drew McIntyre, but he's in silly tag matches now. I don't even know the direction of Drew McIntyre. I don't know the direction of Bobby Lashley or any of them. I don't know. This Raw might be okay, but I'm not going to bet on it. I'll give this Raw a chance for like an hour, see how it goes. But huh, who knows, guys? There we go. What's Batista gonna do? I'm gonna give Raw an hour and see how it goes after this commercial break. Getting the Shield back together because they wonder if we don't know what's gonna happen with Dean Ambrose or any of them. So you know, shoot. The new Super Smash Brothers on the Switch. Didn't know about it. This is. I thought The Miz was going to face Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania with another idea. We'll see what happens, y'all. And here we go. Everybody's in the ring now. It's Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle, Finn Balor, and Braun Strowman. But where's Braun Strowman at? Is he coming out last? Yeah, Braun Strowman's coming out last. Yeah, I actually like Braun Strowman. I think Braun Strowman's a pretty good character. Yeah, people like Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's not gonna be Universal Champion anytime soon. Hope we don't see him in a tag match at another tag match at WrestleMania. Or some bullcrap match. At WrestleMania 33, Braun Strowman was in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, got eliminated, and then last year he won the tag titles with like a 12-year-old kid, which is actually one of the referee's sons. And now he's in a tag match on Raw tonight. Him, Finn, and Kurt Angle. I don't know what's gonna happen here. It could be an interesting match. We'll see. I guess they don't have no. I guess they don't have faith in Braun Strowman. They don't have faith in Braun Strowman or Drew McIntyre. Bobby Lashley is going to be on the mid-card championships. There's Baron Corbin, who I don't even know. They've just been beating up Braun. Here we go, guys. This match starts. Throws Baron out of the ring. Full speed, charging at Baron Corbin. Maybe.
And again, sending Corbin back into the ring, and Baron Corbin will quickly make it back to his corner.
Put Bobby Lashley in the ring. And Fastlane is this Sunday. I'll be watching with you guys. Nah, you're cool, Justin. You're cool. Just watching a little bit of Raw, see what I think of it. Drew McIntyre, Braun are in the ring. Right hand. I wouldn't mind Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman at WrestleMania. That might be a decent match. Finn Balor's on top rope. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre for the IC Championship. That'd be alright. Balor's got momentum. And the hype man. Match continues. Commercial break right now. Wow. Yeah, it's a tag match, y'all. A pointless tag match. We're gonna see probably another tag match at Fastlane. But I guess the staple of Leo Rush, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, and Baron Corbin. It's maybe a decent staple. I don't know if they're really a staple. Alright, that's cool, Justin. What you gotta do? Yeah, I'll watch for an hour and see where it goes from there. I don't even know. It's a commercial break. Yeah, guys. Yeah. I thought Drew McIntyre was going to become Universal Champion and win the Royal Rumble. I don't know where Dolph Ziggler is. Dolph Ziggler eliminated him. But nothing with Dolph Ziggler either. Like Dolph Ziggler's last appearance was at the Royal Rumble, and now Dolph Ziggler is gone somewhere. You know, it's crazy. Arby's has fish sandwiches now. Huh. Here we go. Back to the back to the tag match. Problem is, we've seen all these guys in the ring with each other, but this tag match is not so interesting. We've seen Finn Balor and Baron Corbin wrestle a million times. We've seen Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin wrestle a lot. Kurt Angle's wrestled all these guys, except for Bobby Lashley, I think. And Braun Strowman's basically beat everybody, kind of, so to speak. And tag matches are so much of a repeat that it doesn't make it so interesting. I just don't. Okay, so Finn Balor is the Intercontinental Champion. I don't want to see Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley again. I don't want to see Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. I would not mind Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. I think that would be okay for WrestleMania as an add-on match. We don't need to be seeing the same match over again. So Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. It's happened. It's happened already. It happened at TLC and Finn Balor won. But Drew versus Balor for the Intercontinental Championship, that might be okay. Unless Aleister Black or Ricochet do something, but I don't know. I don't like the direction of Drew McIntyre so much. But I'll get over it. Maybe he'll get somewhere next year. Just not right now. So I kind of see Drew, Bobby, and Baron winning this match. I got a feeling that because if you remember last week, Drew, Bobby, and Baron attacked Dean Ambrose for reasons I don't really know. I wasn't really watching. So they're probably gonna win the night and then challenge the Shield at Fastlane. That's what I'm thinking. Not many Raw matches I'm interested in at that pay-per-view. Kurt Angle's in the ring now, suplex to Drew McIntyre. Kurt Angle taking Drew McIntyre to Suplex City. That's alright. Angle slam by Kurt Angle. Nope, he misses. And Drew McIntyre made Kurt Angle tap to his. That was a botch right there. That was a botch right there. Here's the ankle lock. The botch guy is gonna like that one. Now it's funny that Kurt Angle and Drew McIntyre botch of all people. I just saw a botch, and now we're back to a commercial break. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those matches that takes a little bit of the part of the show away. It's already 7:32. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed in the role Kurt Angle's playing right now. Basically, the story where Kurt Angle is, does he still got it type of thing, you know? Olympic gold medalist, former world and WWE champion, you know, and now he's losing to people with his tapping out to his own submission hold, losing to people, trying to get people over. It's like, what's Kurt Angle going to be doing for WrestleMania? Kurt Angle, he's wrestling a lot, but like, what's his role? What is he going to be doing for WrestleMania 35? That's what I'm curious about. I just don't know. Maybe in a year from now, their roles are going to be a little bit better. But right now, they're going through a different phase where, like, they have other stars right now. They have Seth Rollins in the spotlight, Roman Reigns possibly in the spotlight, and they want to tell a good story for WrestleMania 35. If Dean Ambrose wants to leave, Roman Reigns hinting, hey, we may not be together again, whatever. But there's gonna be there were some rumors about it. The Shield is gonna attack Brock Lesnar, kind of thing. I just don't know. They could tell some pretty good stories. I was asking, should Roman Reigns be part of the match? Should they do Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns for WrestleMania 35? Because a couple ways they can go. I don't think Dean versus Roman's going to happen now. The way I see it, they're going to do some other different direction with this. A direction I'm not really so happy with, but oh well. Yeah, Batista. Batista's going to possibly be there tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe Batista's going to talk to Triple H, like explaining why he did what he did. Yeah, you missed the 2015 wrestling. You know, going back, looking back, at the end of 2012, 2013, it was a little. For years we've been complaining about wrestling. 2015 was Roman Reigns' year, kind of like the Shield broke up. Seth Rollins was Money in the Bank, and then Roman Reigns was going to challenge Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31, and then Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank, and that was it. Like 2015, 16-ish kind of thing. Roman kind of had his push in 2016. And Seth Rollins got injured. Roman Reigns was in the spotlight. Now Seth Rollins in the spotlight, and Roman Reigns is kind of on the side. I'm just seeing a bunch of tag matches and a bunch of talent they don't know what to do with. Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Braun Strowman, for example. 3 talented stars that are in tag matches and don't have direction. I don't know when Braun Strowman's going to become Universal Champion, or if he ever becomes Universal Champion. Okay, so never mind, I was wrong. Leo Rush interfered, maybe not. I thought Finn Balor was about to win the match, but Leo Rush interfered. I thought Bobby Lashley turned on Leo Rush. Yeah. Strowman just ran into Leo Rush. Oh, Sasha Banks? I actually like Sasha Banks. I think she's pretty hot. I think she's a pretty good wrestler. I'm a Sasha Banks guy. Do you like Sasha Banks? Spear by Lashley. And here we go. I knew it. 1, 2, 3. And Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Baron Corbin win the match. I saw that coming. I thought I was wrong for a minute. But I knew it. I knew they were going to win. Braun Strowman did a number on Leo Rush. I know it's wrestling. That looked like it actually hurt him. Well, hope Leo Rush is okay. Went right through the barricade. There we go, y'all. The 3, Baron, Drew, and Bobby Lashley all in the same ring with their hands raised in victory. with Bobby Lashley pinning Finn Balor, your Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, I don't know, guys. What's Baron Corbin? Braun Strowman ran to the barricade. Now they're attacking Finn Balor. Here we go. So basically, Baron, Bobby, and Drew are a bunch of punks. They just beat up everybody. It's their show. They do what they want. Attacking Kurt Angle. And they're attacking Kurt Angle. They are giving the staple some heel heat. I like it. That Drew, Barrett, and Bobby have heel heat, and it makes you want to say, I want these guys to get beat up or hurt, or get a taste of their own medicine. And now Finn Balor's in the ring. Claymore kick by Drew McIntyre. An 8-man tag might be alright. Strowman took himself out. There we go. Chokeslam on the steel steps. Boom. And that's it. An update on Ronda Rousey's. I think Ronda Rousey dropped the title to Stephanie McMahon because Stephanie McMahon got rid of Becky Lynch. You know, the staple here, Drew, Bobby, and Baron, they're actually a pretty decent staple now that I got used to them. And it's Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the Revival for the Tag Team Championships tonight. Another pretty solid match. I like title matches, so why not? Why not, y'all? What's going on backstage? Here we go. Charlie's backstage. Who? Oh, it's Heavy Machinery.
Otis, Tucker, you seem to be in a really great mood tonight. Hate to ruin that, but it doesn't seem that everybody is happy to have you here on Monday Night Raw. In fact, our cameras caught some of the Raw tag teams talking about you guys earlier. Here's what they had to say.
Guys, I am sick and tired of these NXT calls getting opportunities before each and every one of us. Well, come on, guys. Especially me. Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, we should find some fresh competition around here. Yeah, maybe we can beat somebody. Exactly. Let me tell you something. The worst of them all is that tag team called Heavy Machinery. I mean, who does Otis think he is? For putting his hands on us last week.
Ooh, trick question. That giant dog can't think. He is kind of weird looking, huh?
You're good.
He looks like Chris Farley in an SNL skit gone bad. We saw him at the gym earlier, though. He's insanely strong.
Of course he's at this gym. He's a dumbbell.
Horrible jokes. Otis Dojovich is pretty strong.
Sensitive. That, hurt my feelings.
It's pretty funny.
Otis's feelings get hurt sometimes. That's really how those teams feel. I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna talk to the McMahons, and we're gonna make sure that we take each and every one of them on, one after the other. And they're gonna find out that Otis has a tendency to hurt those who hurt his feelings.
Hurt his feelings. Here comes Natalia. She's boring. I thought Natalia versus Ronda Rousey was a possibility, but it's not. I guess again, Natalia. You like Natalia? I think she's kind of boring. She's not. She hasn't done nothing since like 2012. I don't. Is she facing Ruby Riott tonight, or Sarah Logan, or Liv Morgan, or someone lame? I don't see the appeal for Natalia anymore. I never even really liked Natalia. You guys might like Natalia. I'm not a big fan of her though. Advertisement. What's going on here? Okay, that's good. All right. They called Otis Dozovich a dumbbell. That was kind of stupid, but it was kind of funny too. In a corny way. The Ascension, though, the Ascension used to be a more dominant tag team back in NXT. Ever since the Ascension went to the main roster, they haven't even done much. They haven't done nothing. Like, they haven't won tag titles. They haven't had any feuds. The best they've done is beat Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. Which now, the Revival are tag champions, and that's okay. That's okay. I like the Revival as tag champions, but the Revival can be more dominant. If they defeat Ricochet and Aleister Black tonight, then that just makes them look too strong. I know it's just Ricochet and Aleister Black, but they're very strong characters in NXT. But they're giving opportunities to the NXT guys is kind of a downfall here. Somewhat. However you want to look at it. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, now, Fastlane Sunday, Usos versus Miz and Shane McMahon. We're back on the wall right now, and they're in Philadelphia of all places. And we'll see what happens from there, you know. Don't even know what's happening now, but we'll see. Oh yeah, Ruby Riott versus Natalia. I didn't even know, I just guessed. We got Ruby Riott versus Natalia. Again. I'm pretty high on Ruby Riott, though. I think Ruby Riott's one of the better ones on the roster. I don't know if you guys like Ruby Riott or not, but Ruby Riott I think deserves better. An opportunity to beat up Natalia again. That's the idea of Ruby Riott.
Without questioning, the Riot Squad definitely still reeling from Elimination Chamber not earning the Women's Tag Team Championship, but Ruby Riott as well, she knows going to Natalia is just another way to get Ronda Rousey's attention as well.
Now she realizes she came up short on two separate occasions to Ronda Rousey. She's got to fight and scratch and claw her way back up the ladder in the women's division.
Certainly, try again.
Sasha and Bayley, of course, are their first.
Yeah, Ruby Riott and Natalia in the same ring.
WWE Fastlane streaming live on the WWE Network when they take out
Natalia's gone pretty downhill in wrestling right now. She's not important anymore or whatever. Natalia versus Ronda Rousey is still yet to happen. I don't even know how much longer Ronda Rousey will be in the WWE for. If she decides to stay. Sharpshooter already? No way. I was gonna say I thought Ruby Riott was gonna lose right there. Natalia beats Ruby Riott like that, like it's nothing. Natalia gets momentum against Ruby Riott. What a waste right there. It made Ruby Riott look really weak. What's going on here? Lacey Evans? What's Lacey Evans doing? Lacey Evans with her military walk. Is that all Lacey Evans does? She walks to the ring and then walks away. Shows off her dress, shows off her hat, poses, and I hear they like Lacey Evans, so I don't even know what's going to happen with her. Lacey Evans had a really horrible performance at the Royal Rumble. But you know, we'll see eventually what happens from there.
Why is pudding? Why is the world made out of pudding?
Why is the world made out of pudding?
Why is the world made out of pudding?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Why does the best wrestlers have to fucking go down as the greatest ones in history? The best wrestlers aren't even the best. Why is John Cena known as the greatest wrestler?
Why is John Cena the greatest wrestler? Oh, yeah, look, clips back where Batista returned and attacked Ric Flair for his
Batista is so much better than John Cena.
Batista's better than John Cena, he says.
Just saying.
You ever watch his movies?
Yeah.
Batista's movies, I don't watch
Did
it.
anybody who ever watched The Marine? Remember that one?
No.
John Cena's first movie, The Marine?
I didn't watch it, no.
It was horrible.
Ric Flair's birthday was last.
Just saying.
That's when Batista returned and beat up Ric Flair for reasons I don't even know. Batista comes back and beats up Ric Flair randomly because he wants to beat
Batista needed to beat up fucking Ric Flair.
Batista. They were clapping, and then next thing you know, backstage, I wasn't expecting this. I'm wondering where Ric Flair is. He's old. There's Batista.
Ric Flair's been on for the past 50 years.
Yeah, he's been older, right?
I'm just saying, he's always had bad hair.
Batista just comes back and beats.
Batista.
Is Triple H going to defeat Batista at WrestleMania 35? I wonder how much money they paid Batista to come back anyways. Who are these guys?
Michael J. Colin Jost, the host of Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update, and special guest correspondents for WrestleMania.
I don't watch Saturday Night Live. I wouldn't know who these people are.
Oh yeah, you learned from Nicole.
I'm excited that we're going to WrestleMania in the greatest city in the world, New York.
Boo.
The world of WWE, Colin, it's a little complex. There's a lot of layers.
I wouldn't live in New York City.
There's our audience, which I really recommend that you get to know, right? And our superstars, because sometimes our superstars, they can tend to be a little bit more maybe aggressive than the likes of Alec Baldwin or some of the other people you're used to working with.
Aggressive, gotcha. Well, I wrestled a little bit in high school, so I think I can probably handle myself. I still got my singlet.
You are not helping. You're not helping.
No?
Situation.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm a friendly guy. I'll make friends.
I'm gonna get him out of here.
Okay, great. Yeah. You'll see.
What's up, Justin?
Maybe get some security.
It'll be fine.
Oh, that's good. Pizza in Philly?
You're good.
Forget security. Someone needs to teach Colin.
So what's going on now? Who's coming out? Oh, it's Triple H. I think it's Triple H. It is Triple H. What's Triple H doing? What does Triple H want? Triple H is gonna report the problem with Batista. See what's going on. Triple H is coming out right now with a suit, of course, going to discuss the Batista issue next. So we got ourselves a commercial break, it looks like. Another commercial break. And SmackDown, Kofi Kingston's the talk of the WWE Universe. They have that hemp belt that Daniel Bryan has. Then Vince McMahon comes out and gives a title shot to Kevin Owens. So messed up. Who would want that hemp belt anyways? I hear there's going to be rumors there's going to be a different WWE title soon. Daniel Bryan, the evil vegan. A lobster in a hot tub. Can he be the King Slayer and the Beast Slayer? Possibly. We'll see about that. We'll see. It's a possibility. Seth Rollins beating Triple H made him look pretty strong, and if he can beat Triple H, maybe he can beat Brock Lesnar. If he can beat Roman Reigns, he can maybe beat Brock Lesnar. There's Sasha Banks on a cricket commercial, you know. I think Sasha Banks is hot. You guys think Sasha Banks is hot? I do. It's a commercial break. I'm not really want to do it. I'm gonna watch SmackDown tomorrow for you guys too. I don't know how much more I'm gonna be Fastlane. Then I don't know if I'm gonna be watching a whole lot of Raws and SmackDown after Sunday. My schedule goes back and forth. Hmm. I mean, maybe I'll watch more movies. Ah, there's an episode, a commercial for Suits, and I thought it was Raw. I never even watched Suits before. Here we are, back on Raw with Triple H. Fastlane Sunday. Will Kevin Owens become your WWE champion? We'll see. But here we are, back on Raw. What's Triple H going to talk about? Is Triple H going to be? Is he going to try too hard, or is he actually going to say something interesting? Sometimes he tries a little too hard. It's Batista.
Volume up.
I'll make that to Raw tonight, but I'm not going to, because I just don't want to be there. I don't have other obligations, and I'm definitely not afraid of you. I just don't like Philly. No offense. So what I'm going to do...
Batista doesn't like Philadelphia.
How much I don't like Pittsburgh. No offense. And maybe I'll see you there. Maybe I won't. We're going to play this game by my rules. Till the game's over. See what I did? Game is over.
Batista doesn't like Philly. That's why he's not there.
As if I didn't have reason to be mad enough. You know, a week ago, I had the opportunity to come out here and bring out one of the biggest legends in the history of this business. On his 70th birthday, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, I had the opportunity to bring him out here in front of the world. The 16-time world champion. I could stand out here for an hour and sing his praises. But I'm not upset because of Ric Flair. I wasn't there last week because of Ric Flair. I was there last week because of Richard Fleer. Richard Fleer, the human being behind Ric Flair. Richard Fleer's the man that not too many people have ever met, to be quite honest. But Richard Fleer is the guy that I spent years driving up and down the road with. The man that I knew, the man that became one of my best friends, who was there for me in my best times and worst. I was there for his best and worst. He was there by my side at my wedding. I was there by his side, well, at a couple of, I couldn't make all of his weddings. It's a big commitment.
All of his weddings. That's funny.
I was there in the worst of his times. I stood by his side when he buried his son.
Yeah, I want to think about that with Reed Flair.
Richard Fleer is a man that a little over a year ago was lying in a hospital bed in Atlanta, clinging to life in a coma. And during that period of time, every time my phone would ring, I would get that sense of dread because I was positive that every time my phone rang, that it was the call telling me that he was gone.
Yeah, been pretty deep there.
So last week, I was here for Richard Fleer, a man who wasn't supposed to be alive anymore on his 70th birthday, to to bring him out here for the one thing that I knew he loved more than anything else in the world, standing in this ring in front of all of you.
Kind of sad how he brings it up like that.
I was there last week to walk Richard Fliehr to this ring so that one more time he could be the nature boy Ric Flair for all of you, because it is what he lived for. And it didn't happen because of that piece of...
Giving Batista this kind of heel heat, I can just feel bad, like, you know.
You wanted my attention, Dave. You wanted my attention. We all know why. It's no secret you've cried about it online for the last 2 years. We all know why. And when I got injured in November, I guess you thought that went away. But this time, for the first time in your life, when you didn't get exactly what you want, you couldn't quit. Right? You couldn't quit. You couldn't do what you've always done when you were here. When they didn't give you the reaction you wanted, what'd you do? You quit. When they didn't give you the respect you thought you'd earn, what'd you do? You quit. That's what you do. This time you couldn't quit because you couldn't get what you wanted. So what did you do? You attacked a 70-year-old man, lucky to be alive, who was just trying to be out here one more time to live his dream in front of these people, to have one more moment. You took that away from him? And now you wanna pop up on a screen and go bad guy 101 with me. I'm not there because I don't like Philly. Ooh, I don't like Pittsburgh either. Ooh, we're gonna play this game my way. Wow. Original, Dave. Yeah. So that's what this is. Here's the thing, I don't really care where you want to go, what you want to do. I'll come to your freaking house, Dave. That work for you? I'll invite you to come to mine. Does that work for you? I will go wherever you are. Movie set, it don't matter. I will come there. Name it. Every building we go to, I will be there waiting for you. Have some balls. Show up.
Yep.
Just know this. Just know this. For every drive down that road, for every moment, with me and you, with me and Nate, all of it. For Richard Flair, when you step in front of me, you wanted my attention. When you step in front of me and you look in my eyes, it ain't the game. No, it's not. It's not something we're selling. It's not something we're putting out there. This is no characters. This isn't a name on a marquee. Yeah, Triple H is who they know. That ain't who you're stepping in with. When you stand face to face with me, and I don't give a crap where it is, you look in my eyes, you ain't looking at the character, you are looking at the man. You are looking at the man, Dave. Look me in my eyes like a man if you can. Stand up to me. Tell me what you want, and I will give you everything that you want. You want my attention, Dave? You've got it.
Wow. Triple H versus Batista, WrestleMania 35. What's going on now? What are they talking about? So Ricochet and Aleister Black. You have Dean Ambrose versus Elias tonight. Tells a good story. What's going on here?
Who's the champion?
Who's the champion? Yeah. What happened here? Ronda Rousey attacks your Riot Squad. Natalia made Ruby Riot just look bad. Making Becky Lynch this heel, not heel, but this Stone Cold like character. Attacking everybody. Trying to make Becky Lynch like a woman Stone Cold. And the attitude era, this might have worked. Now I'm just not seeing it too well. I just don't know. Comes Ronda Rousey. I don't know if Ronda Rousey's grown on me or not. I don't know what's going on with her. Uh, Ronda Rousey walk out. Drop the title on the ground.
Stephanie, hi, excuse me. I wanted to get your reaction to what happened last week when Ronda Rousey placed the Raw champion back on the title, and then tonight announced it would be Nation on Monday Night Raw. Well, I think sure for me, keep it presumptuous, but as far as Ronda Rousey is concerned, technically that championship, it was disrespectful. You know, I'll go so far as to say it was blasphemy. Okay, which is exactly why WWE is going to do what's best for business and drop all charges against Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch might be back.
That's right, as
Of course she'll be back.
Becky's 60-day suspension is officially lifted.
Becky Lynch is back.
But now, Becky's still not 100% physically, so I needed to invite her to the arena tonight so that she can sign a hold harmless agreement, which basically says that the WWE is not responsible should something happen to Becky physically at Fastlane when the man, Becky Lynch, goes one-on-one against the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Becky Lynch versus Charlotte.
Raw Women's Championship.
Becky Lynch versus Charlotte for the Women's Championship at Fastlane.
So wait a minute.
And Becky Lynch is injured. Here comes Heavy Machinery now. So Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Fastlane for the vacated Women's Championship. This storyline is so back and forth. Here comes Heavy Machinery right now. What do you think of Heavy Machinery? But I don't know. I don't get it. Ronda Rousey vacated her title just to screw herself, basically. There's a chance that Charlotte might become the women's champion. Yeah. Man. So it's such a back and forth storyline. So there's a chance we're gonna get a triple threat match at WrestleMania between Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda Rousey. I kind of just wanted to see Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey. I'm not the biggest fan of triple threat matches, honestly. But I guess we'll see. We'll see, I guess, you know. It looks like Becky Lynch might actually win at WrestleMania 35. Thing is, Becky Lynch is not 100%. She's returning to Raw tonight at less than 100% and is putting a title match on Sunday with Charlotte. And Becky Lynch, you know, you mean finger. Yeah, I know. So Charlotte Flair has a chance to become the Raw Women's Champion on Sunday. Just like Mandy Rose facing Asuka on Sunday, Mandy Rose has a chance to become the Women's Champion. Two blondes as Women's Champion. Mandy Rose as SmackDown Women's Champion and Charlotte Flair as Raw Women's Champion. Is Becky Lynch going to go to WrestleMania 35 as the Women's Champion? Or is Charlotte going to WrestleMania 35 as the Women's Champion? Did Ronda Rousey just give up her title for this reason? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Hey, rattlesnake fries at Taco Bell. I gotta try them. I'm sleepy. Yeah. Commercial break though. Heavy machinery's in the ring right now. Oh, good luck. Good luck for what? For Ronda Rousey or Becky Lynch? What's up, Derek? How you doing, man? It's gonna be Becky Lynch versus Charlotte at WrestleMania 30. No, at Fastlane for the Raw Women's Championship. Could be a pretty good match. Here's Dean Ambrose in the back, and Dean Ambrose gonna be facing Elias tonight. Dean Ambrose wants no part of the shit. Oh, wait. Here's Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose.
Pass hanging out in places like this. This is ridiculous, man. You know we have a locker room, right? You know you have a seat there with me anytime. And I hope you know that we can talk about anything, bro. Anything, man. Yeah, you want to talk? We'll talk. Oh, I gotta stay sharp. I gotta stay sharp. I gotta get ready for this match, man.
Roman Reigns trying to talk to Dean Ambrose, and there's the Heavy Machinery versus the B Team with Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins outside the ring. We'll see. The B Team, they were tag team champions. In case you guys forgot. They're gonna push Heavy Machinery. The B Team. The B Team were actually over at one point. And Heavy Machinery defeats B Team like that. Hmm. Here comes the Ascension about to attack Otis Dozovich. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Oh, it's one of those types of tag matches where it's going to be Heavy Machinery versus B Team, now versus the Ascension. And then they're going to take on Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. I didn't realize there were so many jobber tag teams on Raw. So Heavy Machinery might actually defeat like 4 tag teams tonight. Or 3 tag teams. The B Team, Ascension, and Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. The Ascension were actually, like I said, the Ascension were former NXT Tag Team Champions. And Aleister Black and Ricochet, they're going to be, they could possibly become tag champions.
You certainly have to imagine that every single tag team here on Raw, on SmackDown, they've got to be feeling this heat of all this new, fresh blood here in WWE, fresh meat. Tucker's not doing so well himself right now.
And look at Connor just hammering away on Tucker. Oh, what impact.
Yes, buff.
Connor the powerhouse.
Alright.
Covered again. Kick out this time by Tucker. Tucker's in a great deal of trouble. Otis is thinking about what the special is at Illinois Diner right now.
You're making fun of the guy's weight.
He can't hear me. He's competing.
Rude. Something wrong with the buffet deal.
Remember what a Tucker said to Otis? Hurt his feelings. And he's love to have the opportunity to do that.
It hurt Otis Dozovich's feelings.
You guys just hang out in the locker room talking trash about you. Of course it's gonna piss somebody off.
Welcome to WWE. That's all we do.
Why was there a camera in the locker room to begin with? Creepy.
A tag team is a good way to book somebody.
His way through Victor of the Ascension. Look at the power of Otis. Well, maybe Victor will have more time to work on his comedy career. Oh my goodness.
He's not taking cues from Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
Time for the worm or the caterpillar.
They did a comedy show this past week.
And here's Otis now heading up to the second rope. Look at this. Oh, the big splash. And Heavy Machinery.
And here comes Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder.
And Hawkins and Zack Ryder now with an
I mean, if the Heavy Machinery beats all these teams, it makes them look kind of strong.
Hawkins has to feel like the stars are aligned tonight. The guy from Saturday Night Live showed up wearing a Mets cap. Everything's coming up Hawkins right now.
He's half wearing it, to be honest.
Covered here by Ryder. Almost down. The streak was almost over. I'm a little disappointed Joe didn't bring Big Poppy with him. Look at these right hands.
And Kurt Hawkins has never won a match in a while. I don't even remember the last match Kurt Hawkins won.
Hawkins and Ryder, great tag team.
The Heavy Machinery beating 3 tag teams.
Hawkins, now it's Tucker saving things.
Just makes them look attention.
The match continues. Heavy Machinery's won 2 matches.
Now the Edge Heads. I call them the Edge Heads. Wow.
Don't make Otis mad.
Steaks and weights, baby.
What'd you say one time? Shakes and donuts or something?
I said neck and hands.
That's gonna make people smile.
The caterpillar. Wow, Heavy Machinery win. They beat 3 tag teams. Zack Ryder, Kurt Hawkins, the Ascension, and the B Team. Makes them look pretty strong. Also puts them in the title picture, in my opinion. They beat 3 tag teams. And Kurt Hawkins continues to lose. But the caterpillar, the worm, whatever you want to call it. At least heavy machinery. At least they're not like losing so much. You know, they're kind of like undefeated right now. What's going on here now? What are they talking about? Yep, a fast lane is this Sunday. I don't even know what's gonna happen. I might do a prediction video about it. I'm not sure. The Becky Lynch Charlotte Flair situation. I don't even know what's gonna happen there. Might be cool. Who knows? And Becky Lynch is going to sign an agreement tonight with Charlotte Flair. I don't know. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair again. I don't mind it now. But will Becky Lynch go to WrestleMania as the women's champion? Oh yeah, Tori Wilson's going to be in the Hall of Fame. I like Tori Wilson. I thought Tori Wilson was on a whole nother level of hotness when I was younger. Looking back, she's like super hot. Like Tori Wilson is so hot. I can't even. She makes the other divas look like nothing. Captain Marvel's gonna be in theaters Friday. I need some ibuprofen. Yeah, guys. Oh. Maybe I'll go see Captain Marvel. Might be a pretty good show. That's got Temptation Island. It's actually a pretty good show. Actually, a pretty good show. There's a commercial break right now, y'all. I don't mind Tori Wilson in the Hall of Fame. Now, why isn't the Undertaker in the Hall of Fame first? That's what bugs me about it. But congratulations, Tori Wilson, on being in the Hall of Fame. You deserve it. You were one of the hottest hottest divas in all wrestling, in my opinion. Tori Wilson was like on a whole another level, you know. And she's still in good shape. If you follow her on Instagram, Tori Wilson's on pretty good shape. So yeah, Tori Wilson takes care of herself. Tori Wilson's real motivation right there. Tori Wilson's a real inspiration. They look like a KFC commercial. Huh. I used to work at KFC, but I got fired because of my attitude. So. Is that a new Zelda game? I'm gonna get me a Nintendo Switch. Why not? Look, a Popeyes commercial. Popeyes is pretty good. It's better than KFC. What's going on here? Batista and Triple H are going to be face to face next week on Raw. The last month before WrestleMania. I requested WrestleMania off, so I'm going to be watching WrestleMania with you guys. Who are these guys backstage?
Cheesesteaks? Colin, listen, correspondence for WrestleMania, okay? We need to take this serious. And take this stupid hat off.
Look, I am taking this seriously, okay? And I do know WWE. I'm up to date. Bushwhackers, Coco Beware, Razor Ramon, and I cannot wait to figure out what The Rock is cooking.
We have got to get you a TV, okay?
Look, we work in live TV already. We've already seen everything. I mean, what could surprise us?
What's EC3 doing?
I've not seen that before. Okay.
Smell like sheep on it?
No, it smells like vodka. Look, I think we just got to embrace this. We got to enjoy
I
the
saw EC3 at least. And Titus O'Neil.
Weekend update. Now, special guest correspondence for WrestleMania. Man, can I get a picture? This is gonna be so good. My kids are gonna love this. Come on, man, take the picture.
Yeah,
Come
well,
on.
actually also post
I just really need you to take that picture. Okay, stop talking. Let's
smile, guys. Great. Really cute. Really cute.
My
You want
goodness,
to do
thank you so much. Actually, no,
What's EC3 doing? Looking at a mirror, standing still. No way, Jose.
Michael, we're correspondents for WrestleMania. We've got to remain.
EC3's just standing there in the back.
live from Philadelphia, it's Monday Night Raw.
Congratulations, Tori Wilson. I'm actually proud of her. I'm proud of Tori Wilson. Tori Wilson was something else, guys. Tori. Oh man, Tori Wilson was something else, y'all. I love Tori Wilson. Tori Wilson. Oh my God. You just can't go wrong with Tori Wilson. Tori Wilson was like a whole nother level. Man, you guys have no idea what you missed out on if you didn't see Tori Wilson WWE. But Tori Wilson was like an amazing, hot, sexy girl. No idea, man. Tori Wilson was like the cream of the crop. I love Tori Wilson, man. One of the hottest blondes I've ever seen. And fans love Tori Wilson. Can't wait to see her at WrestleMania 35 or her Hall of Fame inductee speech, whatever. Tori Wilson deserves it with DX and the Honky Tonk Man. That's their sad way of getting China in the Hall of Fame is she passes away and I'm kind of upset with how they did what they did to China.
Certainly in order for Tori Wilson on her induction, but
My legs are killing me.
yes, she is the queen, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair on Tori Wilson's level, you think?
You facing Becky Lynch on Sunday at Fastlane for the Raw Women's Championship. Now, that is Becky and her stubborn Irish pride and huge ego. She'll sign on the dotted line. unlike your queen, Bex is quite arrogant. and thinks that she's gonna be the next champ. But even at her best, the man doesn't compare to the queen. Bex was crushed when her 60-day suspension meant that she was gonna miss WrestleMania. But once I'm done with her, I'm going to put her on the shelf for good.
I've heard that one before.
And I am so sorry to ruin everyone's high hopes for Becky. But she is a one-legged competitor in an ass-kicking contest. But you want to know the good news?
Zach Gowen
It's
insult.
the WWE Universe gets to bask in my glory when I become the
Bask in your glory?
Women's Champion.
You're Keith Lee now? Bask in your glory? She thinks she's Keith Lee. There's Dean Ambrose backstage. What is he doing?
Man, interesting setup you got here, but
Why do they keep bugging Dean Ambrose?
look, I know we haven't always gotten along. It's no secret. But damn, dude, that's what brothers do, all right? They fight. They fight, and I'd like to think that even through everything, there's always been a little bit of mutual respect between us. And I'll be honest with you, whether we're on the same team
yes.
or we're out in that ring together, you are my wrestling
Volume up.
You have been, and you always will be. So look, we got one chance. We got one shot to do this thing the right way. So let's get the shield back together. One last time. Yeah, no can do. I'm preoccupied right now. I appreciate the help last week. All right? But I got some business in that ring tonight. I gotta do it on my own.
I don't know. Looks like All Elite Wrestling is looking for Dean Ambrose. Is this Elias? It is Elias. Oh yeah, it's a commercial break now. Dean Ambrose versus Elias is their next match. Yeah. I got such a headache right now, guys. Yeah. It is what it is, y'all. After what Dean Ambrose did, I was a little bit shocked when he did it. I think what he did that night. I was very shocked. I just think it's so random they want to get the Shield back together, you know? After what Dean Ambrose did, I was expecting a feud between Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, but instead they want to get the Shield back together one more time. And that one more time might be considering the fact that Dean Ambrose has decided to leave the WWE and go to All Elite Wrestling or wherever he goes. And so, before Dean leaves, they want to have that one last moment with him as the Shield. Because apparently, I don't think Dean Ambrose wants to stay in the WWE. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I mean, the WWE doesn't treat a whole lot of wrestlers right. And if it's your dream to be in the WWE, that's one thing. If it's your dream to become the world champion, that's a whole different story. And the odds of becoming your WWE champion are pretty slim. Yeah. It doesn't make sense to me personally, but that's just my opinion again. They want to get the Shield back together. Ugh, I get a headache thinking about this. I get a headache thinking about this, y'all. I just don't know. Kind of like Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is thinking of leaving the WWE, and they weren't. They didn't. I mean, Dolph Ziggler got a concussion, and then once he got that concussion from Jack Swagger, that's when his career took a giant downfall. I feel they could have done more with Dean Ambrose, maybe, but they didn't want to. You know. In the very beginning, Dean Ambrose was the man. You know. The Stanley Cup. If I was in Canada, that might be relevant. Elias is pretty good. Elias has a lot of talent. Elias to me is kind of underrated in a way. Fat load. Philadelphia does get a bad rep from people in general. This is Philadelphia for you. That's a little bit harsh. He's smart with that one. I don't. Here comes Dean Ambrose. That was pretty good by Elias. There comes Dean Ambrose with his back hurt. It's kind of funny. Dean Ambrose is showing pain right now, but in the back he wasn't. In the back he was just kind of acting all normal. Now he's showing he's in pain. Here we go. Elias versus Dean Ambrose. I think they should leave Dean Ambrose alone and let him go his separate ways. Let Dean Ambrose go to a different company. The WWE ain't using him right anyways. I just hate seeing former WWE champions lose to mid-card talent. I said that a lot back in the day with guys like Jack Swagger or whatever, you know.
And you're preoccupied with Elias? That doesn't sound like something honorable. That sounds like stupidity. And Ambrose takes the fight outside the ring. Here's the other issue. I mean, after everything that Ambrose did to Rollins and Reigns, the fact that they are going to put that aside and bring Ambrose back into the fold.
Like Roman Reigns said, you never know when you're going to have another day. That speaks volumes. Everything that Roman's been through, he wants to repair everything.
Dean Ambrose and Elias. Eh. I thought they had bigger plans for Dean Ambrose, honestly, but Dean Ambrose apparently doesn't want to stay in the WWE. He wants to go somewhere else because he's bored. He feels that, he has to move on, and sometimes with a job you got to do that. You got to move on to a different job to better yourself or see where it goes. I mean, look what happened to Cody Rhodes. He left the WWE. He had that silly Stardust gimmick, and now Cody Rhodes is a bigger deal, winning championships, getting title shots, facing wrestlers like Kenny Omega, like I call him Magnus. I forgot his real name. Nick Aldon, I believe was his name. Cody Rhodes is is on a whole nother level. Batista's not there. Batista didn't want to be in Philly. Batista will be on Raw next week to face Triple H face to face. And Batista, he showed up on a like a little phone camera thing saying that he personally doesn't like Philly and he'll be here next week. And Triple H had a promo about him saying that he got my attention, blah blah this, blah blah that, basically. But I don't know, guys. Huh.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to the Double or Nothing event happening in May, I believe. Let's see, Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho as a possibility. Might be a pretty good match, actually. But we'll see what happens from there. But All Elite Wrestling, I'm going to give it a chance and see where it goes. It might be pretty good, may not be pretty good. And see where it goes. So all these All Elite Wrestling shirts. AEW is Jericho. Kenny Omega has an All Elite Wrestling shirt. They have hats for sale. Old school. No, I'm not so much the biggest fan of this particular match. Hey, how you doing? Watching Raw, it's Elias versus Dean Ambrose. I feel like ever since Dean Ambrose returned, he's gotten nowhere except become tag champion and intercontinental champion, but no big story with him. Besides him attacking Seth on the day Roman Reigns announced he had leukemia. No, it's Elias versus Dean Ambrose. Are you watching Raw right now? It's actually an okay Raw. It's not too bad. It's okay.
Last week as well, 2 weeks in a row. Elias a clubbing blow to the back of the neck of Dean Ambrose. Again, I just cannot get over the fact that Rollins and Roman Reigns are willing to put everything behind them.
Being the bigger people in the situation, I'll give them that.
As Elias hammers away at Dean Ambrose, we want to remind everyone, covered by Elias, underlaying a kick out our final pay-per-view stop.
Yeah, Fastlane's the final pay-per-view before WrestleMania 35, so you guys get ready for it.
WWE Network. If you haven't done so already, head to WWEnetwork.com right now to sign up because Fastlane is free for new subscribers.
I'm gonna be missing a few Raws and SmackDowns.
Be in the zone here tonight.
I don't know. I don't know what the other matches are after this. I couldn't tell you. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a tag title match. It's gonna be Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the Revival for the Raw Tag Team Champions.
Could be the turning point in the match for Dean Ambrose. Trying to will himself back to a vertical base. Elias.
That's the other match that's gonna happen tonight. A Raw Tag title match sounds like a good idea. Don't know if Ricochet or Aleister Black will win the tag titles, but it might be alright if you got that message already. What's going on here? Is Elias going to beat Dean Ambrose, the former WWE champion? And 1, 2, 3. Elias just defeated Dean Ambrose. I don't know about that. It just makes me hint more and more that Dean Ambrose is going to leave the WWE. The knee to the face right there by Elias, and then that little weird suplex move thingy he does. It's like the Perry Saturn move, and there you go. Elias defeats Dean Ambrose on Raw. There's Roman and Seth Rollins. What are Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins doing?
Reconciliation. They haven't given up on reuniting the Shield.
They want to reunite the Shield. I just don't know about that. Personally, I don't know. I'm not. You guys like the Shield? I'm kind of still from the Shield. When the Shield came back, it was great, but I got kind of burned out by it. When they were heels in the very beginning, it was cool. They were dominating. They were becoming champions. They were good heels. You know, they were such good characters. And it was a good way to develop Dean, Roman, and Seth into the main event picture. But once the Shield broke up, they kind of still did okay. But when the Shield broke up, we started seeing the negatives in Dean, Seth, and Roman. With Roman doesn't have personality, Seth Rollins is injury prone, and Dean Ambrose is not the best wrestler. When it comes down to regular matches, we saw the negatives in all three of them. So when they're together, they're pretty dominating. But when they separate each other, you know, they don't have a whole lot of slack, I guess you could say. They don't do as much. They can't really, you know, define themselves as main eventers, I guess. Kind of like these all elite wrestling clothes. I'm gonna give you an all elite wrestling hat and a shirt. I think the Shield's gonna return. I think so. Yeah. As a heel, I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, I like the heel Shield more than the phase Shield. I think that some people just don't cut it as phases. Just my opinion, anyways. You know. I don't know about that happening. I don't know about it. Well, yeah. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. There we go. We're back on Raw right now. Ah, man, my legs are killing me. Funny, Roman and Seth walk to the ring as soon as the commercial break is over. It's hard to keep your legs crossed and your legs not be in pain. We'll see what happens here. Roman, Seth, and Dean. They've been harassing Dean all day. No. Nah. One more shot. And Dean Ambrose leaves the ring. Dean's not right in the head, is his story. My house is okay. Dean's leaving through the crowd again. Yeah, I got a job, yeah. I do call service for DirecTV. I'm 28 years old. I might even join the military. Thinking about it. And that kid who kept on tapping him on the arm. What's going on now? Oh. Baron Corbin's coming out. Baron Corbin, Bobby, and Drew are coming out. Yeah. Do you work?
Ladies and gentlemen, the fabled hounds of justice. Now, nothing more than three
Where do you work?
stray dogs fighting for the scraps at our table. Let me make myself clear. When I speak, you show respect. Shut your mouths. Roman, look at me. This isn't quite the return.
Really? You're a welder? That's cool.
I mean, the Shield returns me quite
They make good money.
tonight. You two are bloody pathetic. We were going to offer you the opportunity for an epic match.
Yeah, welding's a good career, man. Don't give that up. Keep doing it. You'll make good money as you get older. I wish I did jobs like that, but I just have no knowledge of it.
End this tonight. We're going to end this right now.
There's Drew Barron and Bobby Lashley in the same ring. And Dean Ambrose is out in the crowd.
He said before, Drew's made it very clear that he was responsible for dismantling the Shield to begin with. He's got no problem doing it again.
Reigns and Rollins
And Dean Ambrose is running to the ring.
Moment of truth here for Dean. Finally some reason. And Dean goes right after Lashley, and right after Corbin, and right after McIntyre.
Good.
By Roman Reigns.
Now Dean, Roman, and Seth are all in the same ring. Because Baron, Bobby, and Drew attacked Dean last week, it's probably why he decided to help. Probably while they're still selling like Shield merchandise, you know. Dean's not right in the head though. And the Shield's back together. And the Shield is back together one more time. But where do you go from here? Are they going to destroy Brock Lesnar? Is Seth going to be champion? Is Dean Ambrose going to stay with the WWE? What does this mean? The Shield's back together. Let me make a video about this real quick, y'all. I'm going to make a video about this. You guys can watch if you want to watch it. Alright. That's something I want to talk about. Anyways. Okay, guys, I'm watching Raw. I was watching Dean Ambrose versus Elias. Elias defeated Dean, and Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins were bothering Dean all throughout the show. And then Baron, Bobby, and Drew McIntyre came out to attack Roman and Seth. And Dean Ambrose helped out. And now this Shield is back together. You know, I don't know how I feel about this. It's kind of so forced, I guess you could say. I like the Shield. I thought Dean wasn't going to do it. I don't know what the direction for Dean Ambrose is going to be now, or Roman Reigns. I thought the rumors were Dean versus Roman. Maybe that's not going to happen. The Shield's now back together. I wonder where it goes from here. Hopefully, there's a good story to all this. Hopefully, they help Seth maybe defeat Brock Lesnar. Who knows? But the Shield is back together, and that's all I wanted to say. Hasn't been too bad of a Raw, but I was not expecting the Shield to get back together. But we'll see what happens from here. That's all I wanted to say about that. You can watch this video on my YouTube channel if you want to. So, yeah, I'm going to make that video, post this video right now. Let's see. That could be the moment of the week right there. The Shield gets back together.
Raw Women's Championship.
And we'll see what happens from here. But Fastlane is this Sunday. Becky Lynch is signing a harmless agreement signing tonight, and we'll see what happens. I think they're going to attack Becky Lynch, so it's going to happen, honestly. There's Becky Lynch backstage with her new t-shirt, her new mugshot t-shirt. She's actually wearing a... It's funny, she's wearing it. Funny. Shield reunites on Raw. They got a tag title match coming up and a contract signing coming up. You know, I thought this road to WrestleMania was going to be pretty bad, but it's actually okay. It's actually alright. It can get better from here. We'll just see, I guess. Hold on. Like that. You know, it's alright. The Shield reunited. And it's going to be a tag title match between, well, actually, yeah. Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre tried to attack the Shield. And it looks like now we're going to have possibly a tag match at Fastlane. But this Raw so far has been watchable. So Raw gets it up for me. Today, Raw gets a huge up. If that says anything to you. So maybe SmackDown will be better tomorrow. Maybe it won't be. We'll see. But this Raw's not been too bad. Besides the same old matches in a way. But who knows. I feel the Shield returning is pretty random. I don't know where they're going to go with this. I don't know what direction Dean Ambrose is going to go. Or what Roman Reigns is going to do going into WrestleMania 35. I read rumors about things, but I don't know what to think anymore. So we'll just see. Alright, so I just made a video, live reaction show to reunites on Raw. Maybe people will watch it. I don't know. It's up to you. Philadelphia. The Shield is back together. And we'll see what happens from here. And so, Fastlane, it's going to be... Yep, it's going to be the Shield versus Baron, Bobby, and Drew McIntyre. The Shield, one more time, back together. That's a good moment right there. And there's Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka in the ring. Who knows what's going to happen from here? Here comes Sasha Banks and Bayley as your women's tag team champions. Okay, so it's Sasha Banks versus somebody. They love Sasha Banks and Bayley. There's going to be a tag team title match at Fastlane. Tamina Snuka and Nia Jax versus Bayley and Sasha Banks. That's going to be a good match. I like Sasha Banks. We'll see. Maybe we'll have other moments on Raw that'll be pretty good. I love Sasha Banks, so she's a cutie. There's Bayley. Glad it's Tamina Snuka versus Sasha Banks. We'll see.
Here we go, Tamina and Sasha Banks one-on-one in this match tonight. Tamina hammering away on the boss, Sasha Banks. And Tamina looking to gain a little bit of momentum heading into Sunday in Cleveland. And if you're Sasha and Bayley, guys, this is a legitimate threat. Nia and Tamina, a legitimate threat for your tag team titles.
Nia and Tamina, arguably the single most dominant team inside the women's elimination chamber to crown the first ever women's tag team champion. If it weren't for Nia, essentially eliminated her.
You know, at least Tamina Snuka has been doing something with her career. She wasn't important years ago at all, you know.
Because it was last week here on Monday Night Raw where Bayley picked up a singles victory over Nia Jax. It might have been unlikely, but it certainly spurred some momentum. And here we go now, Tamina. Oh, and right into
Shield reunited again.
Sasha.
change the world, you have to go after the toughest competition. Well, they're going to get the tough competition come Sunday.
They're being called out by everybody. The Iconics seem like they want to be the next women's line.
The Iconics, of course, from SmackDown Live. And the caveat, of course, about the
We'll see, guys. We'll see.
team titles covered now by Sasha on Tamina and a kick out is that they'll be defended on both brands, not just on Monday Night Raw. SmackDown Live involved as well.
Certainly, it's up for grabs. You got to applaud anyone that wants to put their own name in there.
Sasha Banks now in control.
Oh, but Tamina is so powerful. Both Tamina and Nia possess the game-changing strength. And that's the thing. Sasha rolls out of the way, and Tamina misses with a headbutt. Now Sasha looks to gain. Element of momentum off the running knee. Is enough to put her away and a kick out.
When it comes to speed, when it comes to technical ability, you have to give the edge to both Sasha and Bayley. But when you're talking raw power, the ability to turn somebody's lights out with one maneuver, you've got to talk about Tamina and Nia Jax.
Certainly the most terrifying women's tag team we've probably ever seen.
Well, and the thing is that Nia gets all the press it seems, but Tamina, such a dangerous competitor as you're seeing here tonight in her own right. She believes she has something. Oh, went for the kick. Sasha from behind, rolling Tamina up, shoulders down, kick out.
Tamina, to some extent, feels disrespected. The amount of time she has spent here in WWE. She has literally competed against the who's who of the women's division. Tamina somehow always feels overlooked.
Can you imagine that accolade to be able to
And the bank statement.
Is she going to get Tamina to tap out? Nia Jax pulling Tamina out of harm's way.
Here comes Bayley. Not trying to attack Nia Jax. Wasn't very smart.
And now the video from Sasha off the apron. And Sasha, remember, the match is Sasha and Tamina.
Singles competition one-on-one right now. Banks able to
Slow Tamina for the moment, but Nia's back up once again. And that Nia allowed Tamina to connect with us.
Oh my god, Tamina Snuka's gonna pin Sasha Banks. And Tamina Snuka just defeats Sasha Banks. Wow. Was not expecting that at all. Huh. So Tamina Snuka has a victory over Sasha Banks. And Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka, they could be your next women's tag team champions. I don't see them going to WrestleMania as champions, but I guess you never know. And tonight, we're having a Raw Tag Team Championship match. Might actually be next. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens from here. And there's those two weird guys again.
You know what? Really? You need me to come with you? To the bathroom, Carla? No, I don't need you to call me to the bathroom.
They're just walking around backstage. That's all they're doing.
In the bathroom? This is the WWE. This isn't a prison, man. I'll be fine. Hey, I'm just kidding, you know. You know, I'm not really
So-
scared of any of these guys, right?
Braun Strowman.
You're a funny guy, Colin Jost.
It's great to see you. I saw the match out there. It was a tough loss. Hey, maybe you'll get him next time. You work out. I work out a little. I work out too. I do some lat pull downs and a jog. Hey, can I ask you something? Just like between me and you, is any of this stuff even real? What do you think?
What's up with this segment? Is any of this stuff even real? Why would they let him say something like that on TV? Is any of this stuff even real? Well, they even let him say that. My feet are killing me, y'all. Wow. It's crazy to think about. But Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan on Sunday. It's like Kevin Owens returns and he might even just take a huge loss after he returns from an injury. I mean, I knew they were rumoring Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan, but I didn't think the match was going to happen so soon like this. I got respect for the Miz though. I got a lot of respect for the guy, because the Miz, he went from being a nobody to being something huge. He went from being a nothing to a something. The Miz is actually a motivational person. The Miz is an inspiration. You may not agree with that, but the Miz came from nothing to something. Came from being a guy from the real world, dating hot girls, to going to the $1 Million Tough Enough, losing, and becoming one of the biggest stars in the WWE right now. You gotta respect the Miz for that, even if you don't want to. The Miz came along a long, long way. So I got respect for the Miz. The Miz, I hope the Miz gets one more world title reign. That's what I hope, anyways. That'd make me feel pretty good. Honestly. So some people like that. When you go from nothing to something, it does mean something. It really does mean something, y'all. This coat actually kind of smells. Tamina Snuka gets a win over Sasha Banks. Tamina Snuka, of all people. Thank you guys for the likes and the views. I appreciate it. So far, Raw's not been bad. It's been okay. This is what he's in the crowd right now. Cricket wireless seat upgrade. People who won and now they have a. That's a cool belt. I want that belt. And get me. Can't wait to get. Wait a minute. What's going on backstage?
He's no doubt. I'll see you guys at WrestleMania.
Yeah, run away.
All right, from now on, we only use the bathroom together.
He's not really going to WrestleMania, right?
And here comes the Revival. The Revival are tag champions. They don't even show their entrances. They just show them in the ring holding the belts. It's bad enough they did it to them before. Now, as champions, they don't show their entrance. Kind of bugs me a little bit, but maybe not you. Maybe you guys don't understand so well, but you would if you were understood the revival's value more. But it's all right. It's okay, y'all. Ricochet and Aleister Black are backstage.
Night here on Monday Night Raw, and the excitement does not end there. Aleister Black, Ricochet, you two debuted on Raw just 2 weeks ago, and now you are seconds away from competing for the Raw Tag Team Championships. What do you say to your critics, including those in the Raw Tag Team division, who say you're not worthy of this opportunity?
People fear what they can't comprehend. But let's not talk about words here. Let's talk about actions. Actions that will prove that we belong.
Honestly, we're excited, we're humbled, but most importantly, we're ready. And I know the stakes are high with the tag team titles on the line, but tonight, your boy's about to fly even higher.
Here we go. Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the Revival for the Tag Team Championships. Aleister Black and Ricochet are a very odd tag team, honestly. I don't know what made them a tag team. I don't know why they're a tag team. And they're now getting an opportunity at the Raw Tag Team Championships. And I'm hoping they actually win, even though the Revival deserve it more, because they've paid their dues more than Ricochet or Aleister Black. And that doesn't sound right for me to say that. But it's going to be a tag title match. Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the Revival. He still has his NXT logo on the bottom. Hashtag King Ricochet. A friend says he sees him at the gym in Orlando, and now he won't be seeing him no more. So it don't matter. Here comes Aleister Black. Since the Revival already made their entrance to the ring, they're going to show the entrances for Ricochet and Aleister Black. But not the Revival. We'll see, you guys. Huh. I like Aleister Black, though. I think Aleister Black's pretty good. For some reason, I don't see them winning this match either. Aleister Black and Ricochet are still in NXT for the Dusty Rhodes Classic thing. I kind of don't want to see Aleister Black and Ricochet losing on Raw, even as a tag team. I feel them losing just ruins their momentum a little bit. I think they want to kind of experiment with them to see what the hell they are on the main roster. Is also why Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano are also on Raw and SmackDown, but DIY would be better than, a singles reign, whatever. But I feel like the NXT Championship now has very little value, considering how they use it. Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the Revival for the tag team titles. Can't wait to blog about this if it's good. But we'll see what happens from here, y'all. It could be a pretty good match. It could be a shocking moment in all wrestling. We're gonna see. It looks like it won't be too long of a match, so we'll see what happens from here. We'll see how they do in the ring, though. I gotta check something real fast. I got my YouTube. Yeah, I should YouTube out.
That'd be a little scary to get thrown off by some newcomers.
Yeah, but the fact is, if the Revival want to talk about being one of the all-time great tag teams, then they're going to have to knock off teams like Ricochet and Aleister Black. Here's the cover by Dawson. Almost had him kick it, too.
I agree with you, and I think Dash and Dawson would agree with you as well, Cole. They know
It's like, would Revival winning be an upset if the Revival defeat Aleister Black and Ricochet?
Dawson, I'm so you can tell how embarrassed the Revival were at losing last week.
Oh, without question, you even see Dash trying to put it out there. We're the most
But
successful dominant tag team champs in WWE.
something's gonna happen in this match to end it. Yeah, there's Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Yeah, something's gonna happen. Chad Gable and Bobby Roode are coming to the ring right now, so something's up here. Something's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be pretty. This match is gonna end in some ridiculous way where, you know, something horrible is gonna happen and whatever. It's not gonna end in the way we want it to end. Because it does make sense, because Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, they haven't had a rematch for their tag titles due to their what's it called? Their rematch clause. Their rematch clause, yeah, so they get a rematch for the championships, and I don't think they've had that yet, that I know of. I wasn't a fan of Chad Gable and Bobby Roode as tag champions, really. I can't wait for the Authors of Pain to return. Hopefully, they should do a staple with Drake Maverick, Authors of Pain, and EC3. That'd be a pretty cool staple. Have the Authors of Pain tag, not like give EC3 the Universal title, but give them the Intercontinental title, and have like a staple with all four of those guys. That would be a cool staple. Because the Authors of Pain are actually very impressive. They're actually a very impressive tag team. But I think Razor's injured, or one of them. Yeah, I think it's Razor who's injured, yeah. So, you know, that's just my idea anyways. Yeah, this match is not going to end in like a regular tag match. It's going to end by disqualification or count out or interference or something. I don't see this match ending cleanly. I don't think they want to totally just sabotage Ricochet and Aleister Black, though. But they don't want to give them this big of a push right now, anyways. You know, it's that kind of situation. You gotta find different goals in life. You guys enjoying Raw, though? And Chrisley knows best. Oh, Growing Up Chrisley, starting April 2nd. Alright, now we're back on Raw, guys.
Revival in control of Aleister Black and Ricochet. Meanwhile, former champions Gable and Roode have made their way to ringside. Remember, they never got a rematch because the automatic rematch clause has been tossed out the window.
You can't blame Gable and Roode for wanting to be part of the equation. They're going to keep it close as I possible. In their minds, they're still deserving of a championship opportunity.
Where's AOP at? That's what I'm wondering. That was nice. Here comes Ricochet. King Ricochet, Prince Puma, whatever you want to call him. It's all good. Wow.
And Ricochet now with a neck breaker. To Dawson. Ricochet like a one-man army.
One, two, kick out.
Another near fall for the
Kick out.
challengers.
Those are close.
Big right hand drops Scott Dawson. Bible didn't know if it's coming or going. Ricochet again. Looking for a spinning combination. Lawler holds on. Wilder with the shoulders down, using the ropes down. Ricochet. Reversal. Center of the ring again. Another near fall for the tag team titles. Ricochet has just been a blur of offense to the Revival right now. And Dawson runs into a boot by Aleister Black. Ricochet sends Dawson flying.
Stay out of the ring.
Ricochet's impressive.
Ricochet's gonna fly. So quick is Ricochet.
What are they doing? Oh yeah, I saw that coming. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable ended the match in disqualification by attacking Scott Dawson.
Gable and Roode just cost Ricochet and Aleister Black potentially the Raw Tag Team titles. You can't blame Ricochet and Black for being upset. Absolutely not.
And now Chad Gable and Bobby Roode and are trying to fight Ricochet and Aleister Black.
Aleister Black gonna take flight.
That was nice.
They were robbed tonight of their tag team championship opportunity.
That was nice. That wasn't a bad match. I knew it ended in disqualification, though. I don't think they're going to give Aleister Black and Ricochet the Raw Tag titles like that. But it did make Scott Dawson and the Revival look pretty bad, in my opinion, anyways. And up next is the contract signing. What time is it? All right. This Raw's going by pretty fast. Yeah. So is this gonna be a 20-minute segment on Raw with Charlotte and Becky? And Roman Reigns immediately following Raw only on the WWE Network. The Chronicles of Roman Reigns. Okay. He came back. I think Roman Reigns came back way too soon. Just my opinion, y'all. Just my opinion. What's going on here? Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair are going to sign a contract, and Fastlane's going up. Whatever. I'm going to watch. I thought I was getting ready to talk about something. Apparently not. It's okay, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Nah, dog. Look, Alexa Bliss talking to somebody. SmackDown should be alright. Temptation Island. Can't wait for the Temptation Island tomorrow. Can't wait for it. I'm talking about Temptation Island besides SmackDown, but yeah. All right, contract signing next. Let's see where this goes. I kind of know where it's gonna go. Let's give it a chance. So, There's Conor McGregor and what is this? What alcohol is he drinking? Proper number 12. Ah, Irish. Yeah, of course. Conor McGregor would be in that commercial. Alright, no. It's a commercial break, y'all. Might grow me a beard. Yeah, it's kind of weird. WrestleMania season with no John Cena. No John Cena. %50 off TC. It's like the WWE is always having sales on their shop. Here comes Stephanie McMahon coming out right now. What if Stephanie McMahon became the women's champion in her career? What if it was Stephanie McMahon versus Becky Lynch, which is actually a possibility for SummerSlam this year, if they want to go in that direction. But Stephanie McMahon's coming out of the ring right now. It's a contract signing. We'll see what happens from here. But it's going to be The Shield versus Baron Corbin, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley at Fastlane. Next week, Triple H and Batista face to face. We're going to see what happens from there. Can't wait to see what Batista... I'm actually looking forward to that. And here we go. Stephanie McMahon's in the ring. Let's see what she has to say.
Anything can happen on the road to WrestleMania, like the return of Roman Reigns and the reformation of the Shield. We could see Ronda Rousey vacate the Raw Women's Championship just weeks before WrestleMania. Let's take a look.
Yep.
Just reinstate Becky. Reinstate Becky for WrestleMania. I'm at my wit's end. Just do it. Your opponent at WrestleMania is Charlotte Flair.
Just give it to...
No. Vince says that he's a man and he makes all the tough decisions. Steph, it's time for him to make the right decision.
So Ronda Rousey walked out and vacated the title and said, "Screw this, I don't need the WWE." Doing what Stone Cold would do.
Well, it's time we rectified this situation.
You
We're
need
gonna
Stone
start
Cold for
by
ratings.
bringing out the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair is coming out right now. But will Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda remain on Raw after WrestleMania 35? That's another question. Is SmackDown looking kind of weak? Maybe Raw needs Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda Rousey. And Charlotte Flair is coming out smiling, giggling. There we go. They love blondes, so they love Charlotte. Woo!
And her opponent,
The man, Becky Lynch. I got a feeling something else is going to happen tonight. It's Becky Lynch. And she's hurt. And she's selling it pretty well. So, is Charlotte Flair going to become the Raw Women's Champion? Seems like that's the direction it's going. Charlotte Flair is going to become the Women's Champion. Unless Becky Lynch can pull this off. But Becky Lynch is selling this injury the way she's selling this injury. It'd make Charlotte look way too weak to lose to Becky in this situation. Look at Charlotte Flair in the ring.
volume up, volume up.
Charlotte's actually pretty hot.
Well, we certainly need a champion.
Charlotte's gorgeous.
So at Fastlane, it will be Charlotte Flair going one-on-one against the man Becky Lynch to determine who will become the Raw Women's Champion. But there's just one thing, because Becky, you're clearly not 100%. You need to sign this legal agreement. It's called a hold harmless agreement, which basically means that you won't sue WWE should anything further happen to your knee or any other body part.
The Stone Cold thing. Her knee's bad. Her knee's horrible. Getting arrested. Totally Stone Cold gimmicked.
Go ahead, Bex. Sign it. Yeah. Unless, of course, Stephanie, you want to go ahead and hand the title to your queen.
Charlotte is a good heel, though. I'll give her that. She irritates me enough to call her a good heel.
Charlotte, I beat you on one good leg at the Royal Rumble match. If you want, we don't have to wait. I can beat you right here, right now. Oh, hang on a second, Becky. I can't have that happen because, again, this is business. I need to run this by our legal department. It's got to be notarized. So please, sign this agreement, and then the two of you can go at it at Fastlane.
Totally Stone Cold gimmick, though. Totally Stone Cold gimmick. signed it.
All right. It's official. We have ourselves a Raw Women's Championship match.
There's Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey's. Oh my God. Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey. I can't believe this. I'm watching Raw and Ronda Rousey has made her appearance on Raw. I couldn't believe it. That's crazy, y'all. Ronda Rousey just came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting. I thought she was done. But what's this gonna lead to? I wonder. Ronda Rousey just shows up on Raw out of nowhere, and I'm just like, oh my God, shoot. That gave me a bit of a reaction. That's all. It's kind of crazy though if you think about it. That'd be a pretty good video right there. There we go. Ronda Rousey is coming to the ring right now. There we go. Ronda Rousey in the ring right now.
Think about it, and I don't like what you came up with. I wanted you to include Becky, not exclude me. Now give me my title back. champ. Listen, I still have to do business here, right? So at Fastlane, Becky Lynch will still face Charlotte Flair. If Becky loses, she's done. But if Becky wins, she will be added to the Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. It will be Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair versus the man, Becky Lynch.
Wow.
Does that help you, Ronda? Does that give you what you want? Is that what all of you want? Is that what you want to see?
So we're gonna get a triple threat match at WrestleMania, basically.
No, it's that we all know you value your wallet over your own pride. I make you too much money for you to fire me, and you know it. What do you do, huh? Admit that you lost control of me? Admit that no matter what you say or order to be done, I can go rogue whenever I want. I have free reign to do anything I want in this ring because you value your bank account and your reputation over Charlotte and Becky's frail little body. You know what? I did everything I could to respect this business. I worked my ass off, and I exceeded every expectation. I poured my heart out and sacrificed my body for your entertainment. What'd you do, huh? You moved me out to Staples Center in Los Angeles, my home. You chambered Becky while I'm out here working my ass off to entertain you. You know what? No, I am done pretending. I am no longer here to entertain you. I would break Charlotte and Becky's noses if I so much as sneezed in their direction, and you know it. No, I am not your dancing monkey. Not anymore. Damn your fantasies. Damn the man. Screw the woo. And no more Mrs. Nice Fit.
Oh wow. Beating up Ronda Rousey being herself for once. Oh wow. Ronda Rousey heel turn.
Becky's gonna limp into Sunday at Fastlane with one good leg, and it looks like one good arm after this one.
Marta Charlotte Flair to step out of the way.
Ronda Rousey heel turn.
Ronda Rousey said she's sick of it. She's sick of everyone talking about Becky and about Charlotte and letting Ronda Rousey go. Unloading here tonight.
Wow.
This is the Rousey that I guess many people expected when she came to WWE. I love it. Ronda trying to break Becky Lynch's arm, and look at
Ronda Rousey heel turn.
no interest in getting involved because remember, she fights Becky on Sunday at Fastlane.
And Charlotte's like, I'm out of here.
Flair and Ronda Rousey one-on-one at WrestleMania. Charlotte doesn't want to mess with that spotlight. Doesn't want to crowd the ring on that stage. The queen and the baddest woman on the planet at WrestleMania. Where do I sign up? And remember, Becky is
Wow, that does bring this to make this more interesting. I'll tell you that much.
as Ronda Rousey has picked Becky apart.
This does make this interesting.
Well, we know Charlotte and Ronda will meet at
Wow.
WrestleMania. The question is, will Becky Lynch be in the mix? And Becky's still trying to fight back.
Ronda's not done.
Not done at all.
This is a Ronda Rousey that everybody wanted to see the day she stepped through the
This
curtain
is
of
Rousey's just
Philadelphia.
beat. Rousey is just mauling Becky Lynch. Well, look at this snap here tonight.
Wow.
Body shots from Rousey. This ain't no show.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Becky writhing in agony. And again, Charlotte Flair doesn't care. get beaten up here tonight. Easy pickings for Charlotte come Sunday, and ensure
Wow.
it'll be a one-on-one match with Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. A wise decision by the Queen.
Damn your fantasy! Damn the man! Screw the woo! And no more Mrs. Dice Pit!
Ronda Rousey absolutely
Wow.
snapping. Just attacking.
Wow, that's crazy, y'all. What a Raw it's been. Ah.
Kicker, the baddest woman on the planet, reminding the WWE Universe just why she owns that nickname. The thing about this is you felt it coming, you felt it building for weeks.
Crazy, Ronda Rousey heel turn.
It's gonna come, and it happened tonight. And she snapped, and she showed the world what she's all about.
Wow, that's crazy, y'all. I'm still kind of booing her. But thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Subscribe if you want to. Later, y'all.